now I will introduce stage 2. Can we? Oh, very nice square hold. Sorry, buddy. I wrecked that. Okay, so I'm going to take my horse and square him up as best as I can. That's not square. That's not square either. This foot here. Good. So it's now essential. I want you to make sure the fronts are square. As you're doing your bending, you can even feel it on yourself. If you're trying to do a stretch and one leg is sticking forward, it's not even. Okay? And we want to teach them to have equal weight on both shoulders, kind of see where they're stuck. Are they a little sore in here on one side or the other, right? So you can even feel with your fingers, are they sore? They'll give you some feedback. He's not sore anywhere. The back feet, by stage 3, I want to make sure you have the back feet square as well. And for me, a little tip, if you do, you can start working on that now. I'll target, no, not yet. Okay, he's offering bend. I'm going to tip his nose a little bit towards that hind leg, rock him back so he's brought awareness to it. No, I don't need it forward, I need it back. Oh, yes, okay. As you can see, he's offering extra. He brought both of them forward for me, which has been a cue I've been working on to get him more underneath himself. So I'll bring awareness to it by tipping his nose a little bit towards that hind leg, rock him back, and then point with the whip and touch it if I need to, and then he will reset it. And you can feel it in the cavesson. You ask him to back to put the foot forward, or you pull forward, right? You bring awareness to the foot, say, hello, I want you talking to that one, and then you pull the foot forward or back. Okay? And he obviously did. Good boy. So stage 2, we have our stelling and bending. The position of myself isn't going to change. He already knows how to come forward, down. But this time, the added difference is going to be that while he's down there, I want to see some rocking back. No, don't shorten the see, he wants to close the throat latch. He needs to be able to rock back. Good. That was better. I want him to shift his center of mass back, even if it's millimeters. Okay, he needs to start getting off of this front end, and I'm just going to push it physically and rock it back to his back end. Okay, head down, please. So very soft and light. He wants to close the throat latch. That's why this is called forward and down. Nose forward, head down. I'm going to stand right in front of him and then push very gently as a backup cue. I'm also going to bring awareness to his throat, to his sternum, because I want him to really think about lifting. This, yes, lift. Good. That was better. So for him, I'm going to talk about this in a post as well. Oopsie, I threw your treat on the ground. He's highly motivated by food, and he's almost 19, and we've come to an agreement that he's never rude with treats, and if there's no value in the tasks, he won't offer me all this extra stuff. Senator will offer anything just for a little scratch and a good boy, but he's very different to motivate, and I've really just come to understand him. And all these years, it's like you give him a goodie and he'll give me 10 times more, so I'm not worried about it. I'll just give him a goodie. Okay, so now again, this time, see, he put so much more effort into it. I just thought about it. So here's a little bit about your body position. I'm thinking forward, down, relaxed. Now I'm thinking, can you lift? I'm really over exaggerating. Lift your sternum and rock your way back. Good. Nice. Good boy. And then I'll just take a break. You did that very nicely. And you'll also notice, now you can't really see the pectorals lifting right here, but you'll see this is coming up into more of what we would, call more of the collected arch, not jamming his neck like he'd love to do that. That's jamming. No, sweet pea. That's jamming. I want you to lift. Yeah. See how it lifts correctly? It's a big difference. Let me try that again. So it's a good visual. Good boy. I can even tap his tummy a little. Yeah. So nice. Good boy. Good job. Here's another peppermint. That's his favorite. Okay, so that was a better lifting of the thoracic neck extension. The neck didn't get shorter. A lot of horses, they like to shorten their neck when you ask for any sort of collected work, and that's not the correct answer. No. We want to keep that open. That's why it's called forward down. Okay, forward down. Thank you. Okay. All right. So we've got now that rocking back. Ways you can help. Get rid of the whip. Ways we can help him. Okay, so I'm going to ask her forward, down, and then as I push back with the cavesson, I'm going to push to all different areas. You can just feel proprioception. Just remind him, hello, yeah, and I just pushed, good boy. I just pushed on his shoulder. There's different spots. Just experiment. It's not really, every horse is a bit different, I find. You can push there a little bit. Push here. Yeah, that was the spot for him. Good boy. It just triggers a response, and then you get the answer you're looking for. Okay, so the next stage, so stage 2 is all the things on stage 1, but as you're asking him to do his, we want to teach him to rock back in stage 2. That's the only difference, and a lot more balanced in your footsteps, in your stance. Okay, so we need to do all of the things, but now with a rock back. So he should have his forward down, but rock back, and then come forward and relax. Forward down, but rock back. Okay, more. Good. Okay, and how about if I flick your tummy? Does that help? Good. So can he rock back and come forward? Forward, forward. You need to relax again. Can you rock back even more? Yeah, good boy. Forward down. Can you rock back even more? Nice. Good boy. Okay, so you just keep warming him up until he's like really sitting back. Okay, so that's stage 2, and it takes time. Like I said, you rock a little bit, you rock a little more, and then I just keep rocking him back until I really see everything lift up. Okay, this has been a game changer for him. His canter is phenomenal now. The last 2 years, it's been the best it's ever been in his life. Really using himself better. So even within, that's our forward down in front. So when you're bending to the right, I'll bring him around. Beautiful stelling, beautiful bending. Remember I said you're in that triangle. This is my inside leg cue to say, hey, can you bend? And then can I rock him back and have that? I'm just going to remind him, no, you're closing your throat latch. Maybe I need to do this more. Maybe I need to remind him he has a bum. Yes, thank you. So there's different spots. Just experiment. Did you see how I played with that? Is that I needed him to rock back and hold the bend. And he went, no, I'm just going to jam my neck up. So I'm going to show you that again as we went forward, down. Good. Stelling. Step to the side. Ask for my bend. Good boy. But then can you rock your weight back as if you were about to do a beautiful canter to Barton? For him, I quite often, oh, you're jamming your neck. I almost have to tickle him in a couple of these spots to remind him that there's an engine back there to sit on. Good boy. You did well. Okay, so that is your next piece. That's stage 2. Stage 3, I will film at a later date because there's so many layers to stage 1 and stage 2. So we need to work on that first. Okay, so have fun experimenting with your standstill exercises of your forward down, following the feel. Okay, so that's your stelling. Come to the side. Introduce this whip cue of inside leg. Only needs to tickle the air. Right? Good boy, yes. And he should follow this whip. If I step, here's something that you can play with, is that as soon as you go to this side, very nice. Good boy. Cross my whip under, step to the middle. He should hold that position. Can he hold that position? So this is my serpentines. Changes in the middle of the circle. He should be able to keep that beautiful shape the whole time. Okay? Enjoy.